Mourning doves are the most hunted game bird in North America, with annual harvests that exceed all other game birds. Mississippi has a strong population of both resident doves that are here throughout the year, and then those populations continue to build as migratory birds show up during the fall and winter. Mourning doves prefer to find seeds either from natural grasses like barnyard grass or foxtail, or planted grains like corn, wheat, rye, millet, and of course sunflowers. In areas where farming is not as common, adding food plots to the landscape like the sunflower field that we're in can be a good way to attract doves with a quality food source. Another common practice for managing dove fields in Mississippi is to use top-sown winter wheat, as long as it's done within the normal agricultural practices of planting between August 15th and October 15th, not to exceed 90 pounds per acre.
Dove field planting needs to begin in early spring, and the exact planting date depends upon which seed you want to plant for doves. Sunflowers and milo usually take around 90 to 120 days to mature, so therefore planting dates for those would need to be around mid-April to mid-May. A suggested dove field setup would be planted rows of sunflowers, planted rows of brown top millet, and then bare ground in between. Millet typically takes 60 to 80 days to mature, so you would want to plant the millet in early to mid-June, which is roughly 4 to 6 weeks after you plant sunflowers. In areas of high deer densities, deer will often eat sunflowers before they develop seed. In cases like this, we would recommend to plant another grain such as corn or milo, or plant the entirety of your field in brown top millet. To ensure that your food plots are successful and that weeds don't take over the crop that you planted, make sure that you follow recommended herbicide applications. As with any food plot, on a dove field, you'd also want to test your soil for lime and fertilizer recommendations.
Once a food source is fully matured and dried down, whether it be natural vegetation or a planted food plot, it's a common practice to go in and manipulate that seed crop, whether it's disking or mowing, to get that seed source onto the ground where doves can find it. Managing a dove field starts early in the year and activities continue throughout the summer. It's a great way to attract doves as well as benefits other wildlife species, and it's a great way to kick off the year's hunting seasons.
For more wildlife management guidance, go to our webpage at mdwfp.com/privatelands and request a free site visit with one of our biologists.